Hi guys, I'm Danielle, the creator of Natural Beaded Row Hair Extensions and Isla hand-tied hair. Okay, one of the frequent questions we get is how do you brush your Natural Beaded Row hair extensions? Honestly, you guys, don't overthink it. We currently have two different Isla brushes, and I'm going to talk to you about how I personally use them. The first one is our signature Isla brush, and you can see that the bristles are very, very soft. So this brush is totally okay to just completely run it all the way over your wefts. It's not going to cause your wefts to become loose. It's not going to cause the beads to slip. You can literally take this brush and run it directly over your extensions. So when I'm brushing my hair when it's dry, this is exactly how I do it. I just gently brush over the top, and then over on the other side I'm going to go through. If my extensions are loose, I might hold them a little bit just to prevent from pulling, and then I like to kind of get underneath the natural hair. I personally do not section off my hair when I'm brushing it. That just seems like a lot of work. So you'll see I go inside through here and I'll brush it out. Again, kind of going back and forth and just making sure that I have all the tangles out. And again, even if my row is exposed, you can completely run this brush over the weft and nothing's going to happen. So the other brush that we have is the metal bristle brush. This one you do not want to run directly over the weft because it is a metal bristle. It will kind of pull or snag on your extensions. I love this one for when I wash my hair and I need to brush out wet hair, because wet hair can be a little bit harder to brush out than dry hair. So I will put my detangling spray on when it's wet, and I will hold my wefts and gently brush out the extensions when they're wet with our metal bristle brush. Again, just making sure I'm kind of moving back and forth and getting the underneath. And then I'll go in with my hair still being wet and I'll use our signature Isla brush, and then I will brush out the top. On those wash hair days, once you've got it completely dried, I always recommend when you're drying your hair, this is actually when you're going to want to section it off, because you want to make sure there's no tangles inside of the wefts, and you want to make sure that you're completely drying the wefts. But if you're brushing your hair in the morning or in the evening and you're just brushing dry hair, there's no reason to section any of it off. Again, the Isla signature brush is perfect. You can run it completely over those wefts. And then the Isla metal bristle brush is perfect for detangling when your hair is wet or damp. So that's how I brush out my Isla hand-tied hair. The other thing that I recommend clients do is every time you wash your extensions and you get it completely dried, I want you to do what's called a weft check. So I like to go in between my wefts and just make sure there's no tangling, no matting, so that everything feels like it's smooth. And again, don't be scared to brush your extensions. That's one of the common mistakes I see with clients, is they're so nervous it's gonna pull on the hair, so they just do a little bit of light surface brushing. Again, you're completely okay to run the brush all the way over. Make sure you're doing some interior brushing. And then last, just kind of gently go in and fill, make sure nothing is tangled. So don't overthink it, you guys. That is how I brush my Isla hand-tied hair paired with Natural Beaded Row hair extensions.